Keogh, Coach Desko, and Joel White. Coach, opening statement?
Sure. You know, I thought it was a great game, obviously, and Georgetown really came ready to play today. They were after the ground balls. They played very good defense. They switched it up. I thought the coaches prepared them well. Saw some zone defense, some man-to-man defense. Really made us change our offenses and think about what we were doing. And fortunately, we were patient at the end with our zone offense, and it paid off. But hats off to Georgetown. I thought they played a great game. I thought our defense did very well. Once again today, holding them under double digits, and helped our offense by being patient in our defensive end of the field.
Any questions for Coach, for the players?
John, how ready to play do you think you guys were?
That's a good question. Our practices were a little different this week. We had the Dome on Monday. We had to take Tuesday off, and we were in Manley Field now, so we didn't have a full field facility to go in this week. And we were late at night, football practice till 7, so we didn't get on the field till 7 o'clock at night. So I think we were a little disheveled. This is our first road trip this year. Maybe there was some adjusting to that, and I thought we had a couple opportunities when we had two goal leads to pull it out, and we didn't. I thought we were a little impatient at times today, but I'm not going to take anything away from Georgetown. I thought they played maybe their best game of the year today.
Just touched upon it briefly. What was maybe one of the things that didn't allow you guys to pull away? Was there anything they were doing specifically?
Well, you know, my hat's off to their goaltender. We hadn't seen him play like that this year. I thought he did really well. He saved us a few times in one-on-one situations where we could have put that third goal up or whatever it might have been at the time. So I thought he played really well. Number 41 didn't realize he was that fast, and he took off at the end of the game. My hat's off to him. It seemed like every time I looked up, he was on the field, especially in defensive situations for them. And for him to have that kind of juice left at the end of the game, he must really be in shape. He's a very good athlete.
John Galloway, what goes through your mind as you see 10 seconds left, 12 seconds, and now this guy's running down the field and it doesn't look like anybody's coming over to cut him off. It looks like he's coming all the way in. What are you thinking as that's happening?
You try to make the save for your team, and I think we expected as a defense, knowing that we were going to try to keep the ball up top and keep it from going behind, and we knew if anything went wrong, they had an opportunity to get the ball off the field quickly, and like Coach Desko said, he made a great play. He was out there riding hard, and he still had the juice to get down the alley, and that's a shot. If we did slide to him, they're going to get a good shot with one of the attack, number 5, if we get 5 goals, or Mirabello was an experienced shooter. Whatever happened there, we just got to make that save. And he took it hard down the alley. We didn't make the slide, and we gave him a shot we thought I could make the save on, and unfortunately I couldn't. But the offense bailed us out in overtime.
Steven, this team has been working on patience all season. Just take us through those last couple seconds and finding the right moment to shoot and score.
We just kind of worked the ball around. Coach has always been talking about patience all year, and then in the huddle, that's what all he's talking about. But we were moving the ball quickly, and they kind of slid to Jovan, and I had the open shot, and luckily it went in.
Even with that patience, were you guys frustrated at all in the second, third, and fourth quarter that you weren't able to pull away at all? Did you guys kind of get frustrated that you couldn't string together back-to-back goals?
Definitely, yeah. It's frustrating, but we kept going. Their goalie played a great game. He made some big saves, and we kept digging. Georgetown's a great team. They kept coming back in the game, but we're happy with the win.
How about that celebration?
Hang on.
Where did that come from?
Tottenham.
Yeah, John Tottenham.
John, you got the most wins now of any Syracuse goalie in the history of the program. What does that mean to you, and what might it mean to you in the future, looking back and being able to say something like that?
Looking back, it's going to be just another reminder of the great experience I've had at Syracuse. But right now, we're looking at a good Albany team coming in. That's the most important one for me.
Steven, you had 5 goals against Georgetown last year, 4 goals today. What is it about playing this Hornets team that makes you do so well against them?
I think their defense is really aggressive. So we got great dodgers on our team. They go hard to the cage, and they always draw the slide. So I just kind of play my game and try to get open in the middle. And all the guys on our team have great vision, and they seem to find me. And I thought I shot well today, just down the back of the net.
You pulled out a close win against Army a few weeks ago, and this time you pulled this one out in overtime. How do you think these kinds of games are going to help your team going forward, knowing that you can win these close battles against some top competition?
It's definitely going to help us. We're going to watch some film and learn from our mistakes. But we've been there before. We're seniors, so we've been there. We just never gave up, and we're we're just happy that we came out with the win, and we're gonna look forward to Albany on Tuesday.
Joel, can you talk about how physical this game was? It seemed like there was a lot of hitting around out there, and guys like Jovan were getting beat up a little bit and stuff throughout the game.
Yeah, I think Georgetown's a physical team. I think we play very physical as well, and I think that when we always play Georgetown, I think it's always a battle. They always play their best game against us. I think it was just a well fought game, and you know, hats off to Georgetown. They played a phenomenal game, and like Coach said, for that many to come down, I think I was up against him every time on the wing, so he was on the field the whole time, so we just made a great play.
John Desco, you said you're a little surprised by. I was very surprised that they got warned for stalling two of their first three possessions. They went zone, which is totally out of character for them. I think they took one shot in the second quarter. Just how surprised were you standing on the sideline watching the Georgetown team play that kind of style against you guys?
I was surprised from the standpoint that we hadn't seen that before. And, but I think with what they've been going through and playing Syracuse, in this kind of venue, you had to make some changes. So my hat's off to the coaching staff for getting them to play differently than from what we've seen them play, and to go into a zone which we hadn't seen them this year. For them offensively, I thought they played pretty patiently. I think they still outshot us in the ground balls. But I just thought they had a good game plan. They came ready to play, and they were a very well prepared team today.
You guys have done this to other teams several times in your career. What's the mood? They score that goal, 5 seconds, they have to be all fired up. What is the mood as you guys, we're 5 seconds away from victory, and now you're standing on the sideline? What are you guys talking about at that point? Any panic? Any heads down or anything like that?
I don't think we were panicked. I thought defensively we were playing a good game in the fourth quarter, and they just got a couple of goals where, the ball rolled their way. The ball pops in the air off somebody's helmet, and they get a goal. We were playing solid defense. The guys were playing tough in front of me. They were hustling out every play, every ball, and we knew that if they did get another goal, we were able to stop them. And we were confident. Our face-off guy, Daniel, comes out as a freshman and makes a great play, get the ball back to me after winning the face-off. And that's just one of those huge things. That's it's one thing in the stat sheet, but that probably won us the game. We just have a lot of confidence in our wing guys, and when we got the ball in the offense, we had a good feeling that we were going to be able to bury one.
So what's your impression of Davey Mullen on the spot?
He's a good off-ball player. We knew that going in. I think he had 5 goals the other night against Harvard, and we were prepared for that, and I think he had a couple on man up. He's a very talented shooter. I don't think many people know his name, but they're going to after this game. And we knew that, and I think Miguel was aware of the ability he has off the ball, and I think he did a good job for the most part, but that kid's very creative. He's going to get his goals when he gets his chances.
Coach, John's got the record now for the most wins. Some might say that it's more of a team record than anything else, but how much credit do you give to him for not having that record?
I give him a lot of credit. I think you give credit to Coach Donahue too. We had to make some tough decisions when he was a freshman on who to go with, and he showed such good leadership skills, which our defense needed at the time. And our clearing percentages were down. He really did a good job there. He did a good job in the save department. He's gotten better every year that he's been here, and that's all you can ask from any of your players, especially your goaltender. I think it's an exciting stat, and like he said, I think he'll enjoy it more as time goes on. It'll be something for him to kick back someday and look at, take a lot of pride in. It's a result of a lot of hard work.
So even though you guys could never really pull away, how are you able to keep coming up with answer after answer when they were clawing back to within 1 or within 2? How do you guys just keep finding a way to get that one to give yourself some space?
I think we just, we moved the ball, kind of just started taking smarter shots. We got so much talent on offense, anyone could bury it, Jeremy, Jovan, Amadon. So we were just trying to move the ball around and just get the open shot. And luckily we started burying it towards the end.
What were some of the smarter shots that you were able to get later in the game?
I think we got a few right in the middle, on off cutters. They went in the zone, and I think we kind of figured it out a little bit. And we shot smart. I thought we just played pretty well offensively.
Joel, how big was John for you guys in goal today?
Oh, he's great. I think he made some saves that our defense broke down a couple times, and he made those saves. I think he had like 3 one-on-one saves. You just know that he's going to be there, and our defense knows that, and we have great chemistry on our defense. And to have a guy like John in the goal, it's just a huge thing for us.
Anything else?
Can you touch on what Coach was saying about the rhythm of the week, messed up first road trip? I mean, were you a little out of sorts?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the guys, you know, we were like, oh, night practice, and we like getting up and down. I think our best practices are when we're in the dome on a full field, getting up and down, having some fun. That's kind of the way our team goes. So I think that hurt us a little bit, but at the same time, we need to get used to that. It's a great facility at Manly, and you know, we get a lot of good work in there. I think that something that our team needs to work on is, you know, if we're not going to be able to get on a full field, we still need to come out and perform every game. So that's something that we need to address and figure out if we're going to move forward.
Anything else? All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.